Welcome back on Gaming. This is Devin, and recently there's been a lot of these third-person survival horror games, such as Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight, that have been releasing. But now we have Killer Klowns from Outer Space, the game, which that's that funny clown 80s horror movie. So yeah, I've played this game for about 12 hours during its 1 week early pre-order access, and I just wanted to share the good and the bad of this game. So yeah, let's talk. Before we get into the good and the bad of the Killer Klowns game, I first just want to talk about how much I love how they just keep on making these like 80s horror movies into video games. I mean, we have Friday the 13th, Evil Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Predator, and I guess Dead by Daylight. But I think that this works just so well because it makes sense. It makes sense having a 1v7 or 9, whatever it may be, just because it's just like the movies. And I do want to mention that I do enjoy Dead by Daylight, but not as much as the others, just because it's not to a specific movie or not specific enough to a movie. I mean, you don't just see, Freddy Krueger hooking people all the time in all the movies and such, but
it's always a good time for more ammo. I wonder what this'll do to those sneaky bastards. To be killed, clowns. I could probably use this against the clowns.
Alright, and now the good parts of this game. So Killer Klowns from Outer Space does a great job at looking like the movie. If you just look at the environment itself, of course it looks like it would be from a Killer Klowns game. I like how there's cotton candy all over the place. Cotton candy is even used at times as a boundary for the map. It just works. And you have these darker environments, and then you have this bright cotton candy all over the place. I mean, it looks phenomenal. And then even in some parts you can see the circus tent, the spaceship that they have in Killer Klowns. I mean, this game just looks phenomenal. One of my all-time favorite multiplayer games, I would say, it has to be Friday the 13th. I love the idea, the gameplay, the look, and almost everything about it. Killer Klowns from Outer Space is basically an updated version of Friday the 13th. It's a good replacement and has a brighter future than Friday the 13th. Well, maybe, depending on the Jason verse. I don't know. I really like the character creation for this game. You can make humans look different, of course, from each other, unique. It's not some complex creation system, which I really enjoy. But I really love the creation for the clowns. You can have a somewhat unique looking clown or villain, which I love. I think it's perfect with this movie since they all look similar but just have like little differences with each other. Looks perfect from the movies. I know that it's still early week access or that, but this game works. I have not had any issues playing online. Star Wars Battlefront Collection should have been this way. It's sad that it has come to this point where a positive game or a positive part of a game is that it works. But yeah, this game works. I'm not sure how many other multiplayer games have this, but once you die in this game, you can still affect the game itself. You don't have to just watch. They give you these sort of like mini games for items to either help you or your teammates. And I mean, like I said, is that you can help yourself because you could get revived in the game. So like they have these revival stations throughout the game. It can be only used once per match. It does sort of remind me of sort of like Fortnite in a way, that you can get revived by your teammates. Everyone can get revived at once. But with that, I think there's a good balance of fun, whether you're a clown or a human. Clowns are not too OP and can be killed. Their abilities and goals are fun. You can either perform a like finisher or cocoon a human. With that human though, you can help uncocoon your teammates. You can help others or just be selfish. You can get like gas and a spark plug for a boat, and there's spots for like 3 people. So you can either just go ahead, go off by yourself, or go ahead and save 2 other people with you. But I would say one of the best things about this game, one of the best goods for this game, is the game is only $39.99. Not $69.99, not $129.99. It just, the base game starts at $39.99. And then of course I got a deluxe one, but you know, you can have the fun at $39.99. Finally, the bad parts of this Killer Klowns game. So this game is of course based off the movie, and comparing this game to the Friday the 13th series again, Friday the 13th has a ton of different movies that they can pull from, characters, locations, weapons, etc. Even though Friday had some licensing issues in that, Ilphonic, the developer, only had a few maps in the Friday the 13th game. In this game, there's only a couple of maps in it. So without a Killer Klowns from Outer Space 2 sequel, anything like that, I really wonder what they're going to do in regards to new maps down the line. I mean, I personally think that they're only going to add like 2 more maps. Hopefully not, but in relation to this being a movie, this game is tied to a movie. So this is not Ilphonic's own IP or anything like that. They can't do whatever they want. They can't add anything in it really. In addition, if you don't like Killer Klowns from Outer Space, you're more than likely not going to like this game or be interested in it just because it's so tied to that movie series. Also, with this game, there is no single player for this game. It's basically all the issues that go along with these multiplayer only games. It applies here. Even if they do include an offline mode, it's still just an offline mode for a multiplayer game. You'll just be playing with bots instead of real people. I personally think the real people are more fun, but yeah. Then also, something really weird that I found out was that there's no playable tutorial. Where is the playable tutorial? It's just very weird. I mean, all there is about what you do in that is from words, and you know, I just don't understand why this is not included. Just very weird. But overall, I really do love this game. I'm worried about it for the future of this game, but I really do enjoy it, the time I've already spent with it. Highly recommend purchasing this game if you haven't already. If you're very interested in that, I would highly recommend picking up this game. But anyways, let me know what you guys think below. Comments, let me know if you played this game, whatever it may be. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
This'll turn Clown's head for sure. Chop, chop, Clowns! Come in, mother.